am I the asshole for losing it on my wife after she told my son to get out of the picture at my stepdaughter's birthday?
Yeah. No, I mean, not the asshole. It sounds like your wife was like, yeah, family only, get out of the picture.
Unless the kid is showing full ass during that picture.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't want to see anyone's booty.
How often are people just showing full ass in a group photo?
I was going to say that's a wild jump to make, but you know what? I missed you, John. There was not enough ass in the last episodes. All right. So let's hop into the story. I'm really struggling here and starting to feel like I'm losing my mind. I think I'm being gaslit. So what better place to come to get some clarity than Reddit? I gotta say, many places.
Many places.
Maybe he's getting ass lit.
All right, so continue.
Here's the situation. I've been married to my wife for 8 years. And on the whole, we have a good relationship. She has 4 kids, 2 daughters.
Sorry, all the ass talk and then on the whole is a crazy.
I'm telling you.
Because now that John has said it multiple times, that's all in my head. And then you immediately followed with on the whole.
There might be a correlation here.
Whoa, brother.
She has 4 kids, 2 daughters, 2 sons, ages 11 to 16 from a previous relationship. And I have 1 son who's 10. So they've been married for 8 years and the son's 10. So he was very young when they started seeing each other, I'd imagine. Since day one, I've treated her kids as my own and done my best to support the family. Financially, it's a big load, but I'm happy to do it. We live together in a 5-bedroom house where each of her daughters has their own room, her oldest son has his own, and her youngest son shares a room with my son. The issue, and what's tearing me apart, is how she treats my son. She barely acknowledges him, rarely asks how he's doing, and generally acts like he's invisible.
That's crazy for 8 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm like, I think after 1 year of that, I'd be like, all right, something's up.
I think after 1 or 2 incidents, I'm like, yeah.
That's the Harry Potter kid under the freaking stairs.
For real.
True. Tonight, it hit a breaking point. We were celebrating her daughter's 11th birthday, and everyone was gathered to sing and take pictures. I told my son to get in with the group picture, which seemed fine. But then right after the group photo, my wife looked at my son and told him, get out of the picture, move to the side. I want one with just my kids. Yeah.
Divorce.
It felt like my heart shattered in that moment. I completely lost it. I told her that we're supposed to be a blended family and that my son deserves to be treated like one of her own. I feel like she's drawing lines between her kids and my son, and it just doesn't sit right with me. For context, my son's biological mom passed away 2 years ago, supposedly from COVID complications, though she's had a history of drug problems that may have worsened things. My son only has my wife now as a mother figure. I'm terrified this rejection from her is going to hurt him deeply and cause psychological damage. Am I asking too much for her to treat him like part of the family? I don't want to be overreacting, but the way she flat out ignores him is painful to witness. So am I the asshole for expecting her to step up and include him?
Hell no. Asking for the bare minimum here. It's kind of sad that the kid already lost a mother. And I don't think, sometimes blended families can be complicated. I get that. But you guys mentioned, 8 years that this family has been together?
Yes.
It is wild for you not to acknowledge that kid, or at least have them feel like a part of your family. It's a picture, for crying out loud. And if you are trying to blend a family together, picture is a very fucking minimum thing.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy one.
At this point, I don't think OP here is overreacting at all. As a matter of fact, I'm calling divorce on his ass, because the fact that it's just always ignored, this kid's always ignored, looking for some sort of validation and love from like supposedly mother figure and not getting anything from that, that is fucked up, bro. Be with someone that will appreciate your kid and is willing to blend your family together, because no matter what happens, you and your kid is all you got. You guys got each other. And for one party to not acknowledge that and just completely, ignore their existence, you don't want to be with that person, and you don't want to create more life with that person, because I'm out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like, almost exactly what I'm thinking. Like, it's blended families are hard, especially like with stepkids and if they view the step parent as a parent, especially, but I feel like that's usually more so when the step kid is like older and kind of already like understands things and
Right.
has some sort of understanding of like, who their parents are and who they,
A time before
I
the
th-
step parent.
yeah. But this kid is 10.
Yeah.
He's been married for 8 years. So it's like
all he knows is this.
all he knows is, oh yeah, this is my mom, except the fact that she very actively makes sure that he doesn't feel like that,
Yeah.
which is insane. I feel like usually when you marry somebody and there's kids involved, usually the step parent is kind of like, all right, would love to be this person's parent. This is a package deal. But if that's not what they want, if this is weird to them, I'll accept them and their boundaries or whatever. But this kid is 2. I don't think they're thinking about the boundaries and the complications of it all. They're just seeing like, this is the person raising me and seems like they don't really fuck with me.
Yeah. And I'll even go like one step further. It's like, it's crazy that has 4 kids and is still treating another kid this way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just imagine the other side of it. If you were to treat her kids like this, like,
she would fucking kill you.
Well, we don't know how she would react but like, it's just like, try and imagine the other side of it. I just don't understand where she's coming from. I will slightly disagree with you guys. However, I think everyone sucks. I think if this has been going on for 8 years and you haven't done a fucking thing about it until now,
that's a good point.
That's fair.
You're kind of an asshole. Like you should be protecting your kid from a partner who's treating him like this.
Yeah. Like I said, after 1 year, and even that's long. But I guess maybe sometimes it takes a while to observe the behaviors and you're giving it time to think maybe things will change. But after 1 year of no change, I'd be like, well, clearly this isn't working for you, so it's not working for me.
Yeah, it's one thing to notice it after the first few times and be like, all right, let's set some boundaries. Let's, go to family therapy or something like that to work this out. But to not do anything about it until this random picture thing, like this was the reason you snapped. It's like, I don't know, man. Like I don't think you're completely innocent here. You're letting your son be treated like not your wife's son is crazy. So that is all Reddit deemed asshole. They went full asshole. I think everyone sucks.
Oh damn.
Because I think she also sucks, obviously. But he sucks.
People don't think she sucks except us.
No, I just think they just went with you're the asshole because
it probably took so long for him to do something.
But all the
about
comments are like everyone sucks.
No, many of them are you're the asshole, and then they're focusing on that as well. I think it's obvious that she sucks, and I think people are focusing on the, he sucks, and I think he does suck. So like this one here, Oi cunt, says you're the asshole because
Can you say that?
that's their name.
Oh, okay.
Says you're the asshole because this isn't the first time she's treated him like this. She's known him since he was 2 years old. She's a horrible human. Do what's best for your son. You're not overreacting. You're not reacting enough.
Yeah.
People are calling her horrible, but the whatever the tag is you're the asshole on the Am I the Asshole? So
that's fair. I see that point. I just don't know enough about like their full relationship dynamic. What if she's abusive as hell? Maybe, he's relying on her for some sort of support and he can't get out because of the situation he was in. We don't know that. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but
he's the financial.
We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah,
so,
he said in the story, I think. Right?
Did he say that?
I could be tripping. I'm having an off day, if we're being honest.
Yeah. He says financially it's a big load, but I'm happy to do it, implying that he's the one that financially supports
he's the
them.
one that's supporting.
Yeah. So
okay, never mind.
I don't think he has an excuse.
Just added more that he sucks
I might change my mind to him being the asshole in this situation.
Yeah, I think that's a tough one to get out of.
Get therapy.